and this week we're going to learn about breathing. So breathing is one of my favorite topics, and I've studied breathing in multiple forms. So first with body mapping and then with Alexander technique, and I've learned a lot, so I wanted to share a little bit of what I've learned to help you breathe better. Your most important breathing structures are your pharynx, your ribs, your lungs, your diaphragm, your spine, and your pelvic floor, as well as your intercostal muscles. So on the inhale, I want you to imagine that your spine is gathering together a little bit. Now, I don't want you to try to shorten your spine, it's just what's going to happen. So always try to maintain a lengthened spine. Next, your ribs are going to expand outwards. So basically you're getting wider, and let it happen. So your intercostal muscles are helping your ribs to move. So you should lift your ribs a little bit to help more space come in. Then your lungs are going to fill, and we don't want your ribs to be crushing your lungs, so that's why we're lifting them a little bit. Your diaphragm naturally lowers, you cannot control your diaphragm, but naturally it will, while you're inhaling, become less of a dome shape and more of a flat shape. And your diaphragm is a lot bigger than you think it is, and it kind of cuts through this section of your body here. So it takes everything down here, all of your guts and stuff, all your intestines, and it pushes everything downwards. So then your pelvic floor is going to relax downwards as well when you're inhaling. So full inhale is going to be really relaxed. On the exhale, also relaxed, your pelvic floor will naturally push everything back up, and then your diaphragm will come into a dome shape. Your lungs will release the air. Your ribs will not collapse, but they will come back in. So it's up and out, inhale, down and in, exhale. Your spine will actually lengthen on the exhale. So grab your flute now, and we're gonna try a couple exercises to help your breathing. One, I noticed that a lot of my students, when they take in air, it's a really sharp, like, breath, and that stems from a lot of things. One is you're tensing everything related to your pharynx and your throat in general. And we don't want to add tension there, because that's when we get the sharp breath. Now I want you to think about breathing in relation to your pieces. So it seems like an inhale and an exhale, when you break it down into parts, take a long time, but a proper inhale and exhale don't take a lot of time at all. It should be a quick, natural, quiet, relaxed activity so that you can plan short breaths into your pieces in the proper places. So think about how you speak. Do you breathe in the middle of your sentences? My guess is no. So when you're talking about musical phrases, don't breathe in the middle, and always pick a spot that you can get a good breath and that your breathing sounds really natural in.